Today, July 10th, Archangel Michael says someone in heaven is desperately trying to contact you since 2 hours because your wait is over. Open this immediately. My beloved child, pay very close attention to what I, your God, am about to reveal to you. There is a powerful movement happening in the spiritual realm that cannot be postponed any longer. For the last 2 hours, someone in the heavenly realm, someone who once laughed and cried with you, someone who once walked with you in love and pain, has been trying to connect with your heart. And I have sent Archangel Michael personally, to carry this urgent message to you, because your soul has waited long enough. The time of waiting has ended, it is now, yes now. Do not overlook this moment. This is no ordinary message. This isn't just another moment passing by. You're hearing this because divine timing has arrived, exactly for you. It's not by chance, you've been led here right now, and not a second later. You've had moments where tears flowed, and no one noticed, you whispered prayers when no one was listening, you've asked me again and again, God, when will it be my turn? And dear child, I was there, I watched every second, I never left your side. Yet some answers require divine timing, that aligns with heaven's purpose. And now that divine clock is striking, the heavens are moving. The one who has moved on from this life, someone who knew your soul in a way few ever could, is now standing here before me with something in their hands. It's not something material, it's a truth, a heartfelt message, that you have every right to receive. And today they pleaded with me, with a voice full of emotion, and a spirit overwhelmed with love, saying, Father, let them hear, let them know the waiting is over. And I listened. Immediately I commanded Archangel Michael to go, his wings moved swifter than thought. And now I speak to you with my own voice, don't ignore this, don't hold back, let your heart be open, let your spirit awaken. This message was meant specifically for you. You're not imagining the signs around you, the unexpected memory of someone who left too early, that vivid dream where they were smiling at you, saying nothing but looking as if they had something to share, those repeating numbers you keep seeing, the feather that crossed your path, the random song that brought you to tears. All of that was part of the signal. They've been gently nudging your soul for the last 2 hours, not out of fear, but with a love that is everlasting. And today, you've finally heard the call. Dear child, I need you to deeply understand something essential. What's coming your way isn't small, it's not fleeting or just about soothing emotions. This is a major transformation, a divine shift that will carry you out of life's waiting room, and usher you into a realm where miracles manifest. This is more than healing, this is about finally receiving. You've passed through the fire, you've remained faithful, and now you're about to witness the result. Heaven never delays without reason, every second was preparing you. Love letter. But before I go on, listen carefully. Subscribe to this sacred channel right now, if your heart is beating faster, or if something is stirring in your chest, it's not just emotion. That's your spirit recognizing truth. Subscribe so that more messages like this can reach you, because I don't want you to miss a single one. These aren't mere videos, they are sacred alignments. Love letter. Now let's return to what your soul must receive. You already know who this person from heaven is. You may try to reason or guess, but your inner knowing already whispered their name. They were always the one who truly saw you. Even while they lived, they understood you in ways the world never did. And now from beyond, they've moved heaven and earth to make this moment happen. So that today, July 10th, you would finally realize your story is far from finished. In fact, what's next will be so breathtaking, even your tears will carry a new flavor. You've shed tears of sorrow, now prepare to weep with wonder, joy and awe. They've been granted the ability to assist you, yes, permission was given. In heaven everything works under divine order. And the time is now. Your breakthrough is being released, not in the distant future, but now. Do you want to know why this is happening? Because recently, perhaps even without realizing, you did something meaningful. You let go of something, you surrendered, you spoke a word, released a burden, or forgave someone. That moment was seen, it was heard, and because of it, the reward is being hand-delivered to you. This is serious, don't scroll away, don't question whether this is for you. I have spoken to your heart in many forms before, but this one is different. I, your God, have carefully orchestrated this moment, with my angels, with Archangel Michael, and with the soul who loves you beyond words, just so you could finally hear this. Your wait is over. A financial block that held you back, is now dissolving. A conversation you thought would never happen, is being prepared. A person you assumed had forgotten you, thinks of you constantly. A dream you abandoned, I've been reviving behind the scenes. And above all, a hidden truth that you were meant to know, is about to be uncovered. You're going to hear something astonishing, something from someone you thought was gone forever. But heaven never forgets hearts like yours, hearts that are kind, resilient, wounded yet faithful. And now is the moment for your restoration. You'll begin to notice small things first, subtle shifts, a lighter feeling inside. That's not coincidence, that's confirmation. Angels are now present around your home. That sense of stillness, that sudden peace, that unexpected warmth in the room, that's them. Michael is standing at your door, Gabriel is preparing to declare what's coming. And your loved one, they are smiling with tears of joy, from the heavenly side, grateful that their message has finally been heard. Now I ask one more thing, not for me, but for you. Stop doubting who you are. That pain you endured, wasn't a punishment, it was a demonstration of your strength. You survived what should have broken you. That kind of resilience is rare. And because of that, rare blessings are coming your way. Blessings no one else could understand, restored energy, unexpected healing, a miracle so intimate and specific, it will speak directly to the pain only you have carried. So please, before you leave this message, make a promise to yourself, that next time you feel like quitting, you'll remember this moment. Remember July 10th, the day heaven bent the rules, to speak directly to your heart, a divine whisper telling you, your waiting has ended. Love letter. Subscribe now, child, this is your sacred space, these messages are my voice to your heart. I speak in the ways you'll hear, in words, in videos, in moments I arrange to catch your attention. Stay near, stay aware. Love letter. Your wait has ended, the answer has arrived, the time is already unfolding. With love from God, through Archangel Michael. I know, my child, that lately you've been exhausted, not just in your body, but in your spirit. A kind of weariness, no amount of rest can erase. It's the heaviness that grows, from carrying questions with no answers, from offering love that wasn't returned the same way, from holding on to faith, when the evidence seemed too far off. But today, heaven has declared, enough, enough of the waiting, enough of the delays, enough of the wondering, whether you're seen, heard or known. You are, you always have been, and now you're going to see the proof. You'll sense it first in your soul, a sudden calm in the middle of chaos. Others may not understand it, but you'll know it's real. That's me, child, that peace you feel before the miracle, that's me preparing the way. The storm didn't come to crush you, it came to show how strong your roots have grown. And now the winds are fading, the skies are clearing, and in the silence, my voice is rising louder than ever. The one trying to contact you from the other side, they haven't left, they are still watching over you, smiling, reaching out through dreams, through songs, through signs, doing everything possible to get through to your heart. And guess what, you've been hearing them more often than you know. That sudden thought of them, the tug in your chest, the whispered feeling in the night, that's not just memory, that's your spirit receiving the signal. Time doesn't flow the same way in heaven, for them every moment remains alive. And they have waited faithfully for this day, this exact day, when I would allow this message to reach you. July 10th, mark it down. You'll look back and know, this was when everything began to shift, when doubts faded, and even those who doubted you, fell silent in awe. The one in heaven wants you to know, they've never left you. You carry them in your heart, in your kindness, in your tears, in your laughter. And they are proud of you, yes, even when you felt like you failed, even when you thought you had nothing to show, you kept going, and to them, that means everything. They are asking me now, tell them I'm close, tell them I didn't forget, tell them I see everything they're carrying, and how brave they've been. And so I will, I'm restoring what was lost, rebuilding what was torn, uncovering what was hidden. This isn't a single blessing, it's wave after wave. You'll gain understanding, where there was confusion, you'll receive healing, through unexpected messages, an old friend reaching out, a letter, a phone call. Nothing is random, I've planned every step. Archangel Michael remains by your side, shielding you, not from discipline, but from distraction. There were people who tried to hold you back, who whispered behind your back, who tried to stop what I've planned. But I saw all of it, and I'm clearing your path. Every obstacle not aligned with your future, will fade without effort. You won't even need to fight, just walk forward with me. Child, more is coming, a financial transformation, a total reversal. Where there was lack, there will be overflow. Where debt existed, divine provision will now rise. I saw how you gave, even when you had little, I've never forgotten your quiet sacrifices, and now you will reap, not barely enough, but in abundance. Things may shift fast, don't be afraid. It may feel sudden, but your spirit is already prepared. I wouldn't bring this change, if you weren't ready, I wouldn't awaken the angels, unless the time was now. And yes, love is coming too, real love. Not the kind that left you uncertain, but one that brings peace, clarity, and comfort. A love that sees you just as you are, and chooses you without question. Stay open, my child, what's coming was worth every tear. This is not the end of the message, it's just the beginning of a new awareness, rising within you. Something is awakening, something ancient and holy. A knowing deep in your bones, that everything that brought you here had purpose. The heartbreaks, the pauses, the moments of silence that made you question everything, they were not punishments, they were preparations. Your soul has been in training for this very hour, and now it is time to live like you believe it. Do you feel that shift? It's subtle, but undeniable. The weight doesn't press the same way, the air around you feels less heavy. That's because something spiritual has lifted. A release that couldn't happen until now, because this message had to reach your heart, in the exact moment you were ready to receive it. You've crossed a threshold that cannot be undone. The heavens have marked this moment, and there is no going back. You are not who you were, even 10 minutes ago, and that's the miracle, transformation that happens, while you're simply sitting still, and listening to divine truth. So breathe again, let it reach the parts of you, that forgot what hope feels like. Let it fill the rooms inside your heart, that you've locked up for far too long. You are safe to unlock them now. This is not the season of fear, this is the season of fulfillment. And it's not coming from outside of you, it's coming from within, because the kingdom I placed inside you, is rising to the surface. You may still hear doubt knocking, still feel the temptation to retreat, but that's only because the old version of you, is trying to hold on. Thank it, honor it, and then let it go. That version of you kept you alive, but this new one, it's going to help you thrive. And you will, not just someday, but soon. Doors are opening, paths are clearing, people are being positioned. It's all happening simultaneously, orchestrated by a divine intelligence, that never sleeps, never forgets, and never stops working for your good. And the one who passed on, the soul who has been whispering your name across the veil, gently nudging your spirit, they're not finished yet. They're still interceding, still walking with you, unseen but ever present. Sometimes in your dreams, sometimes in that feeling you get, when you look at a photo, sometimes in the way the wind brushes your cheek, when no one else is around. That's them, and they're proud of you, so proud. You've made it through nights, that should have broken you. You've smiled, when you had every reason not to. And now every ounce of strength you showed, is being multiplied into blessing. And not just any blessing, specific ones, tailor-made for your heart. Opportunities you didn't even know how to ask for, relationships that honor your growth, peace that doesn't leave, when things get quiet. The right people, the right places, the right timing, down to the smallest detail. It's all being divinely aligned. And every time you feel that tingle in your chest, that sudden urge to cry, that warmth rising up without warning, that's your soul aligning, with what's already true in heaven. You're not hoping anymore, you're knowing. And that knowing is what changes everything. It turns waiting into preparation, it transforms longing into faith. And faith, real faith, becomes a magnet for miracles. So keep expecting, not out of desperation, but out of recognition. Recognize that you are now in a space of supernatural flow. That things are going to happen quickly. That blessings may appear disguised at first, but will soon reveal their brilliance. That even disappointments will become divine redirections. Nothing is wasted, not even the delays, especially not the delays. I'm still speaking, even now. And if you're wondering why this moment feels sacred, it's because it is. You're not alone in this room, the air around you is filled with presence, gentle, watchful, divine. The atmosphere is shifting, to accommodate your breakthrough. And you don't need to strive, just stay open, stay present, stay believing. There's more, someone close to you is going to receive healing, not just physically, but emotionally. You'll see it, the hard shell will begin to soften. The conversations you thought were impossible, will happen, and they will bring closure and peace. And that thing you've been battling silently, the fear, the shame, the invisible ache, you're not going to carry it much longer. I'm lifting it, replacing it with joy, real joy, the kind that doesn't need a reason, the kind that bubbles up, just because you're finally free. And the guidance you've been asking for, it's on the way. A sign is coming, that will make it unmistakably clear. It might arrive in a song, a message, a person who says just the right words. When it happens, you'll know, this is it, this is what I was waiting for. You'll feel peace without explanation, that's how divine confirmation works, it calms even when circumstances don't make sense. You're going to look back, and realize that this message was the turning point. Not because it changed your situation instantly, but because it changed you. And once you changed, everything around you had to shift too. You became the catalyst, the activator, the one who said yes, when it would have been easier to say not yet. And heaven heard that yes, echoed it, amplified it. And now the heavens are responding, with movement, with release, with favor. So don't be surprised, when people start noticing a glow about you. Don't be alarmed, when new doors open without explanation. This is what happens when you walk in alignment, this is what happens when you let go of the past, and truly believe you're worthy of what's next. And child, you are more worthy than you know, not because of what you've done, but because of who you are, mine. Let these words stay with you, reread them when the night feels long. Return to them when doubt tries to creep back in. And when you don't feel strong enough, let them remind you, that strength is not the absence of struggle, it's the decision to keep going anyway. And you've kept going, through storms, through silence, through seasons of not knowing. And now the knowing has come. Heaven is closer than you think, closer than it's ever been. And this message is the proof. You've been heard, you've been seen, you've been chosen. And now, beloved, it's time. The next step, the new chapter, the door that only opens from the inside. Open it. She'll be in the way you notice beauty again, in moments that seem ordinary but feel sacred. When you laugh without warning, or cry without shame, she will be there, not as a memory that hurts, but as a presence that heals. You'll feel her in your courage, in your softness, in your bold decisions, and in the quiet peace that follows. She's part of your unfolding now, and she's not gone, she's just gone ahead. And me, I've orchestrated this entire moment, because I want you to finally see yourself, the way heaven sees you. No more shrinking, no more questioning, no more apologizing for the depth of your love, or the strength of your heart. I made you exactly as you are, for a purpose only you can fulfill. And your pain didn't cancel that purpose, it clarified it. You're not who you were before the loss, you've become someone more honest, more open, more spiritually awake. That depth you carry now, it's not a burden, it's a gift. It's what makes you sensitive to the things others miss, it's what allows you to see beauty, where others only see brokenness. It's why the world needs your voice, your story, your light. So I want you to rise now, not just in the physical sense, but spiritually, emotionally, wholly. This is your invitation, to stop surviving, and start living. Start choosing with intention, start dreaming with boldness, start stepping into rooms like you belong in them, because you do. I placed you on this path, and everything that tried to knock you down, only trained you to walk in power. And though there were nights, when you felt like no one saw your tears, I did, I counted them, I held space for them, and I turned each one into a seed, seeds that are now blooming, into miracles you never imagined. The delay wasn't denial, it was design. I've been setting things in motion, aligning people and opportunities, creating a way forward, that honors every part of your journey. You never missed your moment, you've simply been prepared, for one that's greater than what you first asked for. And now your spirit is catching up, with what your soul already knows, this is your time. You're stepping into a chapter, that feels like coming home to yourself. The one in heaven, your mother, she's not just proud, she's rejoicing. She's watching the weight lift off your chest, the glow return to your eyes, the belief settle back into your bones. She sees you waking up from the fog of grief, and reaching for life again. And her spirit dances with yours, every time you choose joy. So don't be afraid to be happy again, don't hold back because of guilt or what-ifs. Let the sunlight touch your face, let laughter erupt from you, like a song you forgot you knew. Let yourself be open to love, not just romantic love, but divine love, soul love, the kind of love that wraps around you like wings, and reminds you that you are never alone. This season will not look like what came before. It won't carry the weight of yesterday. It will be lighter, softer, and yet more powerful, than anything you've lived through. You'll make decisions with confidence, speak with clarity, and walk with the certainty of someone, who knows who they are and whose they are. And yes, there will still be days when grief visits you. But it won't own you anymore, it will pass through like a guest, not like a shadow. You'll greet it with grace, thank it for the reminder of love, and then return to your joy. Because that is your inheritance now, joy without guilt, peace without apology, love without limits. You've been refined by fire, and now you're gold. Not in spite of what you've lost, but because of how you've let it shape you, without destroying you. You've chosen healing over hiding, love over fear, faith over numbness. And heaven honors that, I honor that, and your mother, oh, she celebrates it every single day. Even now as you read these words, something in your spirit is shifting. Something deep is unlocking. You're not just being reminded, you're being restored. The wounds are closing, the light is returning, and with it comes clarity, vision, and a renewed purpose. The pieces are coming together, in ways you didn't think were possible. And that's not by chance, that's by divine timing. Because nothing about you has been random. Your path, your pain, your prayers, they've all been part of a bigger picture. One that's still unfolding, still being written, still filled with promise. So walk boldly now, trust the signs, follow the nudges, speak the truth your soul has been whispering. Love big, forgive deeply, and choose peace, even when it's hard. Let this be the season where everything changes, not because life suddenly got easier, but because you finally decided to believe again. Believe that you're worthy, believe that you're guided, believe that you're not walking alone. Every step you take is watched over, every move you make is supported, by the angels, and by the one who still loves you, from beyond this life. You're never out of sight, never out of reach, never without love. And as this divine message settles into your heart, know that this is just the beginning. There's more to come, more healing, more revelation, more love than you've ever known. So breathe it in, let it settle, let it expand inside you, until every corner of your being knows, this is real, this is holy, this is your time. Stay open, stay soft, stay grounded in love. The heavens are not done speaking, your miracle is still unfolding. And your mother, she'll be there in the silence, in the light, in the songs that suddenly remind you of home. She'll be in the wings of Archangel Michael, who stands guard over your journey. And I, your creator, I'll be in every next step you take, whispering, guiding, loving you through it all. And now that she has, something within you has shifted, not in a way that demands attention from others, but in a sacred internal way, that only your soul can truly understand. It's like the atmosphere around your spirit has changed, grown warmer, softer, more awake. It's as if the echo of her love now breathes, within every step you take, guiding you even when you're unsure, reminding you even when you forget. This is how love lives on, not just in memories, but in transformation. And child, that's what's happening inside you now, you are transforming. The weight of grief is not erasing you, it's refining you. What once felt like an unbearable ache, is now becoming the root of a deeper strength, a clearer perspective, a tenderness the world desperately needs. And she sees it, she sees how far you've come, even when you feel like you're barely making it. She sees the moments when you choose love over bitterness, hope over despair, even when it would have been easier to give up. These choices, these quiet victories, they are sacred. They are seen by heaven, they are seen by her, and they are changing your story, in ways you don't even realize yet. That is why she came, not to bring back the past, but to bless your future. To give you the assurance, that moving forward does not mean letting go of her, it means carrying her forward with you, in everything you do, in every dream you pursue, in every kindness you offer the world. There will still be hard days, moments when the ache returns unexpectedly. That's okay, don't shame yourself for feeling, don't think healing means forgetting, it doesn't. Healing means remembering with love, more than pain. And even when the pain resurfaces, let it be an invitation, not into sorrow, but into deeper connection. When you cry, let it be sacred, when you miss her, let that missing become a bridge, between your heart and hers. Because she hears you, she's listening still, and she responds in ways, both subtle and profound. That song that plays, at just the right moment, that feather you find, where no feather should be, that breeze that wraps around you like arms, when you're standing still, these are not coincidences. These are heaven's language, this is how she speaks now, not with words, but with presence. And if you keep your heart open, you'll feel her in new ways, not less real, just different. Because real love doesn't need a body to exist, it only needs a connection, and that, my child, can never be severed, not by time, not by distance, not even by death. And as for me, I am continuing the work, that began the moment she asked to reach you. I am clearing the path, I am softening the ground beneath your feet, I am making a way, where there once was none. Because when a mother's love and heaven's purpose align, nothing can stand in the way. You will begin to see things fall into place, not because life suddenly becomes easy, but because the resistance is lifting. You've been carrying grief like armor, thinking it was the only way to protect your heart, but now your armor is becoming wings. Let yourself rise, let yourself hope, let yourself love again, fully, freely, without fear, that it will all be taken from you. Because this time it's different. This time you're walking with understanding. You're walking with a divine promise, echoing through your spirit. You're walking not just for yourself, but for her. And because of that, blessings will find you, that would have passed you by before. Not because you're striving harder, but because you're aligned. Your soul has caught up to the truth, that has always been waiting for you. You are not alone, you are not forgotten, you are not broken, you are becoming whole, becoming healed, becoming more like the version of you heaven always saw. Even the things you regret, the things you wish you could undo, are not wasted. They've been woven into your story, with grace. That moment you wish had gone differently, it became the turning point, for something better. That silence you mistook for abandonment, it was a holy pause, where your heart was being held, even when you couldn't feel it. Everything, even the pain, is being used, nothing is lost, not to me, not to her, all is being redeemed. And now your assignment is clear. It's not to be perfect, it's not to never cry again, it's to live. To live like someone who has heard from heaven. To live like someone who knows they are seen, known, loved eternally. To speak with kindness, even when it's hard, to forgive more freely, to let go more quickly, to laugh without guilt, to rest without shame, to dream without apology. These are not luxuries, they are spiritual practices, and now they are your calling. Because the world doesn't need more people surviving, it needs more people fully alive. And that's what this message has made possible. You fully alive, you free, you glowing with a peace that doesn't make sense, but settles over everything, like sunlight after a storm. That peace, child, it's yours now, not as a fleeting feeling, but as a permanent gift. She is proud of you, I am proud of you, and there are angels rejoicing, because your heart is no longer locked away. You have said yes to healing, you have said yes to love. And because of that, miracles will follow. Watch for them, expect them, speak them into your days, and know that when you do, heaven is listening, heaven is responding, heaven is near. So when you wake tomorrow, and every day after, remember this moment. Not as a one-time event, but as a beginning. Let it be the foundation for the life you are building, a life rich with purpose, compassion, faith, and beauty. A life worthy of the love that surrounds you, both seen and unseen. And every time you doubt, return to these words, let them remind you, of what is true, what is eternal, what is yours. Because this is not the end of the message, this is the start of a new way of being, of breathing, of believing. And I will be with you through it all, she will be with you through it all, you have never been alone, and you never will be. Amen.